I'm here to complain. Are you prepared? So, I'm getting really tired of this. Welcome to the title of the show, the episode. Hi, today. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this. I'm really annoyed at the fact that YouTube, not you all, but YouTube, the platform, doesn't seem to want to let me do anything other than talk about trans stuff all the time, every day, constantly, forever. I'm just starting to get a little tired of it. I'm trying to talk about more mainstream news, and I don't know if it's that the subscribers, the audience, aren't clicking the videos, like, if I'm talking about something unrelated, or if it's that, like, the algorithm is simply not serving it up to people. Like, not very many people have hit notification bell. Like, if you feel like, oh, YouTube is sometimes not showing you the content, even, like, I post, like, not every day of the week, but almost every day of the week. So if you're not seeing my videos several times a week, you might have to hit the notification bell and make sure that you have YouTube notifications in general turned on as well. Because, like, I tried to post a video yesterday. Yesterday's video was about Columbia University and how there's all this protest happening, and then snipers on the roofs, and like militarized response and police brutality against students peacefully protesting. It's a whole repeat of what we saw during the George Floyd protests, and frankly, in my opinion, we're heading toward another Kent State massacre. But that video has done worse than the other most recent 10 videos that I've uploaded. And it's like, I want my life online to be about more than just being trans, but it really feels like there's not really a way for me to do that. If I were to make a totally separate channel, and I was planning, I have a second channel, but that was supposed to be for me to post about gardening and hunting and outdoor stuff and climate change. Like, that's supposed to be more of like a hobby channel, not so much like oh, I'm going to post my other political content that isn't specifically trans related. But it's like, do I need to have three channels? um, but the problem with starting a new channel is that, oh, well, guess what? That channel is not going to be monetized, so I can't even control the ads on it. YouTube will put ads on the content and make it like ridiculously too many ads in the middle of a video, and I can't control it, and I don't make any money off of it. So, like, there's just, it's like, what do you do? Like, I realize, yes, I'm trans, and that's where my channel got its majority of its subscribers, is like, yeah, I'm talking about trans stuff specifically. And I don't want to stop talking about that stuff. I don't even think I'm capable of stopping talking about that stuff. But that doesn't make this any less frustrating that, like, basically, in order to get traffic, in order to make money, in order to grow the channel, I have to keep talking about something that is, like, really kind of harmful and toxic for me. Like, yeah, it's important, and yeah, I'm going to keep covering it. At the same time, it's caustic. It hurts me. Like, I take psychic damage from talking about trans stuff all the time. So I'm just frustrated, and I don't know exactly what to do. I'm not sure exactly how to solve the problem because, like I say, oh, let's start a new channel or all this other stuff. Like, there's limitations on that. Like, I guess, like, frankly, part of me wants to just stop covering trans issues on the channel for a few weeks and just pivot completely and only cover non-trans related news, or maybe once a week cover trans related news. I just have no idea what's going to happen to the channel if I do that. And, like, I don't make very much money, so I, like, every bit that I can get makes a difference. God, if you want to support the channel while I try to figure out new things, I guess subscribe to the Patreon. If you throw me $1 a month, you'll get access to stuff, like, and I can budget around that money, so it's kind of really nice, actually. Thank you to everybody who supports me on Patreon. There's also free stuff over there. You can just follow it. That's not the point of this video. The point of this video is not to try to drive you over to the Patreon, although, to be fair, if I were to just take the videos and whatever, doesn't matter what the subject matter is, and then just post them on Patreon, like, literally, I know that there are several other people who do that now. I know that ContraPoints has pivoted to doing way more Patreon content and a lot less YouTube specific content. Calvin Guerra as well is like still being as toxic and horrible as he ever has been, but he's just doing it privately on Patreon through the paywall rather than publicly on YouTube, which is like, is that the move? Is that the move? Do I just pivot and go like, yeah, most of my content is behind a paywall now. It's not like desirable though. You want the content to be publicly available. It's just a struggle. And it's really defeating when I try to talk about something that's not, oh, hey, once again, let me tell you about how my actual human rights have been eliminated in yet another place. Like, yet another place where trans youth are just screwed. Like, again, constantly, all the time. The attacks on my rights are ever present, and that's part of why I decided to become a streamer and a fucking YouTube person as my full-time job, is because it's happening every week, and I'm gonna be looking at it anyway. So I might as well talk about it. Like, I might as well be out here educating and tying it back into Project 2025 and talking about like the encroachment of fascism. But like, it's so difficult. Like, the channel's been growing, but then the growth starts to stagnate again, and it's like, okay, well, like, it's so hard to even achieve the goals of growing the channel. Am I someday gonna hit 50,000 subscribers? That would be great. I've been stuck in that 30,000 range for like years. So it's the combination of like, okay, I'm doing trans content. That is the stuff that's successful on the channel. But even that is not very successful in the broader scope of YouTube content. And then I'm like, okay, well, what if I try to talk about things that aren't specific to trans people? Because obviously there are reasons why, like, I used to feel like, no, like there would always be a ceiling on my channel, even if I wasn't talking about trans stuff specifically. I've always felt like I just need to accept that there's a natural place where I will never be able to get any bigger than this because people won't take my ideas seriously as a trans person. Like, or because I'm femme. Like, I personally do think that I am still impacted by misogyny, and like, it only just occurred to me, like, it's really interesting. All of the trans people I can think of on this platform who are like successful in the political sphere are like trans women, or they're assigned male non-binary people. Like, it's interesting how we've all transitioned, but still I feel that my status being assigned female at birth like is a nerf on me, even within the context of being a trans creator. So like, as a trans creator, I have less audience and opportunity, and then as a person assigned female, I have even less opportunity. Like, I'm just really frustrated, and I don't really know that there is a solution except work harder, plebeian. Like, that's how it feels. It feels like hard work is being rewarded with more hard work, and like, I'm not getting the numbers that I'm hoping to get. I'm like not growing the audience in the way that I'm hoping to grow the audience, and it's difficult. I'm like, I have to do the show tonight. I'm doing the live show tonight. Hi, it's Wednesday. And I'm like not excited about it. I'm like bummed out because like my job is so volatile. You know what I mean? Like, I just have to keep grinding and talking about stuff that hurts me, and like, I can't really meaningfully I can't take a break. Like, I took a break in February where I wasn't streaming, but I did have videos ready the entire time. Videos were going up every day. Those videos got crap views, even though they were the same videos as normal. Like, why? Daily uploads. I don't understand. The system is part of it. And like, the system deprioritizes small channels. So it's really difficult for small channels to grow unless you happen to strike viral. And like, yeah, if I get into a mainstream audience, which happens sometimes with I was posting YouTube shorts a lot for a bit there. I've stopped doing that as much because it's really taxing and difficult. But yeah, like, YouTube shorts have given me a taste of what it's like when my content goes outside of the sphere of subscribers that I already have, and it sucks. People don't take my ideas seriously because I'm trans, because my voice sounds weird. They make fun of my haircut, which, like, to be fair, it is in an awkward place. I'm trying to grow this back part out so that I can have, like, you know, all of it in the middle instead of, like, all of it on top of my hair. So, like, yeah, my hair looks silly. Or they're like, get those fish hooks out of your face. And I'm like, okay, I've had these piercings for, like, almost half my life. It's really weird for you to call them out. But you know what I mean? Like, the dumbest shit. People discredit you. They don't take you seriously. Like, I just don't know. I know what to do, because the what to do is just work harder, dumbass, and do more collaborations and talk about shit that you don't want to talk about anymore. You know, like, that's the solution, is just fucking work harder. So I'm just complaining. And yeah, so listen. If you want to help assuage my bruised ego right now, then yeah, the thing that I would like for people to do is make sure that you're catching the videos, like the ones that are not trans related. Check them. Like, if even if you're like, I genuinely only watch your channel for this trans stuff, okay, then, like, just, like, play the video in the background. I don't care. Like, hit the like button, share it if it's a video that you're not normally into. The other kind of frustrating thing as, like, a sub issue is, even when I'm talking about trans issues, my videos about, ooh, we won, like, success, those videos don't do as well. And that's probably the algorithm. Like, videos where I'm like, yet another politician says something transphobic about wanting to eliminate all trans people. Of course that gets clicks. Of course it does. It's outrage marketing. Of course it does. And then I'm like, ooh, the Fourth Circuit Court of Appeals has determined that a trans girl is allowed to play with the girls, and it would be discrimination on the basis of sex under Title IX if you didn't let her play. Okay, people don't care about that as much, or the algorithm doesn't, and it's hard to tell, you know? Like, is it my audience? Is it you who doesn't have interest in anything except for, like, negative trans news? A lot of you tell me in the comments, like, thank you for covering this good news, because the doom and gloom is really getting to me, you know? And then I try to talk about the good news more often, and it does, like, they don't do as well. So, yeah, I'm a complaining boy today. I complain a lot. Anyway, so if you want to see more regular, non-trans related content from me, definitely, like, Patreon is where I'm posting, oh, here's my garden, maybe, like, when I'm getting a new tattoo tomorrow, maybe I'll post pictures of the tattoo on there, and I'm trying to post pictures of the cat more often on Patreon and stuff. Like, I feel like I shouldn't have to beg you to go to a different platform in order for me to be able to make the content that I want to make without it crushing my soul. But this is where we are. This is where we are. Okay, so wonderful, great, amazing. I'm gonna stop complaining now and try to get my energy up so that I can bring you a fun, laid-back, amazing politics show tonight in a few hours. So, yeah, anyway, thanks for listening to me whinge. And, yeah, I mean, I'll see you tonight. And if you don't come to the live shows, well, shame on you, first of all. Not really. Shame on you, though. And if you don't come to the live shows, then I guess I'll see you tomorrow in another video that I've uploaded that probably has something to do with the terrible state of trans rights in my country. Okay, bye.